So I'm sitting here making calls. I'll show you guys here now. I'm sitting here making calls on my actual computer with regards to work, as you guys can see here. These are people signed up for my 7-day credit repair boot camp. Now, as I'm making these calls, I end up looking outside my actual office window, which is at my home. I looked outside my office window, and the crazy thing is you can see the wind blowing, right? As the wind is blowing, let me show you guys. It's a pretty, it's a rainy day today, but all these palm trees are being blown by the wind. And so as I was looking at this, I started thinking to myself, I was thinking like, whoa, it's crazy how when we talk about believing in God, universe, whatever it is that you want to call it, a lot of people just don't believe at all, right? And it's because, well, if you show me God, then I'll believe in it, right? Let God talk to me. You want an audible voice or something within the physical world to understand it. But we believe a lot of times in a lot of things that we cannot see. As I showed you with regards to the wind blowing, we can't see the wind actually blowing, but we have evidence. It's not seeing the wind, right? Because with our physical eyes, you can't see the wind going, but the evidence of the wind blowing, standing outside, feeling the wind hit your face as it blew these palm trees. You can see the evidence of the wind going through. It makes it undeniable. That's a great analogy with regards to how I see God. God is there. Yes, a lot of times I'm not even hearing him tell me to do certain stuff unless it's within my intuition. That's a whole nother conversation, so I'm not going to go there. But the evidence of God, you cannot deny. Those of you who know me personally, grew up in the church, then probably for about 8-9 years, I just sort of kind of stopped believing. I started learning other stuff and was just like, this can't be true. But the reality is this: I can't deny God. I know during those 9 years, I can never deny God. There was always certain situations, elements, stuff that you can't explain, stuff that happens, how you get through stuff that you cannot deny God. And so I say all of that to say that sometimes just because you can't see God doesn't necessarily mean that he's not true. Like the wind that's blowing, the evidence in regards to your life, I don't care who you are or what it is that you're going through, you can feel God. And that's something that I've always done. Thank goodness I'm back in action, going to church on Sundays and praying for my family and doing those things. All I could tell you is this: when I wasn't with God, life was what life was. But every time I'm with God, things are better.